So finally, creating and using custom modules is not really a hard thing to do. Okay, let's just say I have a module of, or I have a function that is called say hello, and it takes an argument of a name. And in that function, we're going to print some little fancy things here, times 80. And in between that, we'll print an F string, hello, and then str name. I'm trying to make this worthy of its own function here. Center 80. Okay, so there we go. And if I call that function, say hello, and I run that, there we go. It says hello Bill in a very fancy way. Okay, so there is my function. So from this to a separate custom module is barely even enough to call it its own step. Pay close attention because this will be over before you know it. I'm going to take this and I'm going to move it to its own file. I'm going to say I'm going to create a new Python file. And that new Python file is going to be in the same directory as the script that I'm running right now. It doesn't have to be, but it's super easy to do it that way. And this is how I want you to do it for the purpose of this assignment. We're going to create another file in the same directory. And I'm going to call it hello module.py. Okay? It's a blank file. I'm going to take this function, I'm going to cut it from here, and I'm going to paste it into hello module.py. I'm also going to make a constant in here that's a string called William. So those two things are in that custom module. So now I've created a module. That's all you have to do. It's just a file that's got a function and maybe some constants in it. You can have as many functions as you want in there. And I'm going to now import hello module, just like that. So it's the name of the file that I created. It's called hello module. And it's in the same directory, so I can just import it like that. I can also do it as HM if I don't want to do that. I can rename my own module on the fly. But if now I say print hello module, and I put a dot there, actually I don't need to print that because I can just say hello. And now I'm using the same syntax here. Hello module dot say hello, and it works just as if it was in my module. So now I can say, I can abbreviate that. I can say from hello module import say hello, and I can run that as if it was in my own code. Okay. I can also access this constant. Okay. As HM. Okay. So when I type HM now that PyCharm has absorbed the fact that I created this module, it's actually letting me see inside that module. I can see that it has this constant there. So now I can print out that value. I can access the value of that constant anytime I needed it. So maybe there is a, like, pi value. Maybe there's a secret number that you want to use, like pi, in your code. And you don't want to remember it, but you don't want to forget about it either. You can print that out. You can access it. And just like I did before, I can use the directory command to access that module and its members. Okay, so once again, here are my constants. Constants come first, then the automatically generated special variables, and last, my function. Okay, so creating a custom module is actually quite easy. It just involves taking your functions, moving them to the other one.